It has been one of the biggest secrets in our own backyard. A group backed by tech billionaires buying up land for a mysterious new city. Now we're finally getting more details about this land grab in Solano County that's kept people guessing for months. The group California Forever, as they call themselves, is taking their plan to the ballot in November. Voters will get to decide whether to allow this new community right between Travis Air Force Base and Rio Vista. It would be built on more than 18,000 acres, about a third of the land the company has bought over the last 5 years. We've heard some big promises about what this city could be and what it could look like. Words like utopia have been thrown out there. There's also been a lot of criticism. Lauren Toms was there today as the people behind it made their case.
Kathleen Threffel showed up to Rio Vista's Veterans Hall hoping to hear more about an ambitious plan to create a new town on land neighboring her own 240 acres. She's skeptical of the plan, but said she was shocked when organizers wouldn't let her inside to hear more about it.
I'm scared about it. I live on Azevedo Road, which is on the north side of where the project begins. I have 3 water wells on my ranch, and I'm afraid that I'm going to run out of water when 50,000 people move in.
On Wednesday, organizers from California Forever publicly unveiled their most detailed plan to date for a new town between Rio Vista and Travis Air Force Base.
How will we support the businesses that depend on agriculture?
Inside the hall, leaders of the for-profit group pitched their plans to supporters. They've spent months collaborating with local residents and leaders, brainstorming an innovative new town in the Central Valley. The billionaire-backed group has made bold promises to nearly double the secure zone around the Air Force Base, build 15,000 homes per 50,000 people, create well-paying jobs, build schools, and attract people who can have a walkable, self-sustaining lifestyle. The potential, some say, is massive.
This could be an economic engine that helps not only build a new community with jobs, but can help revitalize our downtown.
Brian Spalding has lived in Rio Vista for over 4 decades. He's raised his family here, but says the infrastructure isn't set up to be sustainable for his kids who drive hours each day commuting into the Bay Area for work. He says the plan could open up a world of opportunities for the Central Valley, including Vacaville and Vallejo, to revitalize their downtowns and attract a new generation of families to live and work in this area. The whole plan is the brainchild of Jan Sromek, a former Goldman Sachs trader. His effort and passion is now set on building the unnamed community to be a haven of walkability and urban lifestyle.
Solano County has amazing suburban communities. What it doesn't have is a denser place that maybe has more of the amenities that you see in bigger cities.
The group proposes $400 million for Solano County residents to invest in homes and businesses in the new town. Sromek now has to win the votes of at least 13,000 voters like Kathleen to support a ballot initiative that would give the green light for city planners to move forward and overturn existing policies that protect agricultural land from being turned into urban areas.
I hope for the people who were skeptical that some of them will take a second look.
For Kathleen, it's a gamble on the future that could disrupt her family's 150-year history in Rio Vista.
We fight for our way of life. It's not easy.
But for others, an exciting new potential of a nearly unheard of affordable lifestyle in the greater Bay Area.
Even if voters approve the plan, it would still need 2 years of environmental review. We started talking about this back in July when the news broke that a mystery group was buying up land. Local politicians demanded an investigation, saying it was a national security threat to Travis Air Force Base. Neighbors have been giving the company an earful at town halls. California Forever even sued some ranchers and farmers, saying they conspired to raise the price of their land. Some of the people backing California Forever are a who's who of the tech world, including Steve Jobs' widow, Laurene Powell Jobs, LinkedIn co-founder Reid Hoffman, and venture capitalist Mark Andreessen. You can find a lot more information about plans for this new city on our website, KPIX.com. We've posted the new renderings and a map in the top story.